Hey guys, this is Dusty, and I'm here with,
Ragna.
And light.
and we are doing the Light Dust Rag Call podcast. We got a few topics to go over, so first things first, I want to kind of dedicate this to Monty Oum, who passed away a couple days ago due to a severe allergic reaction after getting a minor procedure at a medical place. Um, it's unfortunate because he was involved in Rooster Teeth. He was the lead animator, I guess, in Red vs. Blue. He was the creator of Ruby, and it was kind of out of nowhere, but uh, you know that's kind of how things go. Like, you don't expect it until it actually happens. Uh, Fortunately, Monty is survived by his family, his wife and kids, I guess. But it's kind of unfortunate, you know. Do you guys have any words to say in respect to Monty?
I've heard nothing but good things about Ruby. They actually put out a DVD, so I've heard so many things about it. I mean to watch it, but I never got to it, so I may go on YouTube, find the episodes, and just know what he was involved with, because I didn't really follow Rooster Teeth all that much. So,
I'm
and
kind of
I
in this. Oh, good.
and I watched a little bit of Red versus Blue, but not to the point where I'd know anything about it.
I'm pretty much in the same boat as Light. Although I have watched quite a few episodes of Ruby, and it was pretty good. Or for the most part, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Although I haven't really paid attention to Red vs. Blue all that much. Like, the only real episode I remember is the one about how the plan was to be in a straight line from in the order of being of importance, and the one about the car looking like a puma.
Yeah. Um, he was a very talented director. None of us knew him personally, nor did we meet him anywhere at a convention. But
Because
he'll be
mainly
missed.
because we never went to convention.
His work will be appreciated, and this kind of segues into the topic about life itself, and sometimes how it's just quick like that. It just goes away, like how Monty just quickly passed away while he was young and still in his prime. Um, I don't know, like, life, you can't always expect it to go your way, and unfortunately things like that happen. Um, it seems short-sighted and whatnot, but you know,
Yeah.
it happens. You guys have anything to say about, like,
Life and death.
yeah, those sort of things?
Nothing really, except sometimes their number gets called pretty suddenly.
Yeah. Sid, I don't wanna bring up the past because it's kind of a touchy subject right now since we're all talking about death. But your sister, would you like to bring up about that maybe?
Nah, not like I really don't know like how to talk about it all that much on here, man. Except it's the sudden thing, because
Yeah.
she wasn't even a year old when she passed away, but she wasn't even supposed to be born for the most part. Going by the way it was explained to me, so yeah. We for me personally, like, I just try to remember all the good times I had with her, but it's kind of hard to, because I was pretty young at the time.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Koda, you got anything to add?
Whenever someone close to you, like family or people at Rooster Teeth who are friends with them, the thing that you need to take from how life can end so soon is you live every day like it's your last. Don't don't hold out on all the fun that you could have because you're too scared to get hurt. Because if you didn't do anything, you're going to regret it in the future when you could, get away with certain things. You were more, I guess, agile, so you could take more punishment. That's why whenever me and Sydney, and I don't think Carlos was there, he may have been there, but when we were starting out in high school, every lunch period we'd wrestle. And I mean, it goes into the perspective of have as much fun as you can while you can, because once you pass, it may be over here, but depending on beliefs, you can continue that fun and passion in the afterlife. So, and yeah, your number could be called really quick. So, I guess the general message is live life to the fullest. Don't be fearful of life. Embrace it.
Yeah. It's basically that was really well said.
Yeah.
You can't.
I have to say I'm surprised.
Yeah. I don't know how to comment on this because I've maybe had a few moments where this has happened to someone close to me, but I don't exactly know. I was either too young to understand the full impact on it, but you never really know when someone's gone until they are, and then you realize the impact they left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's at times you don't have to keep mourning for them. They wouldn't have wanted you to mourn for them in the first place. Well, like for too long, if that's the way to put it. It's important to know that you still have to go on without them, even though it'll be different and maybe less fun if that person really meant something to you. So, I guess here's up to you, Monty. God bless you and have a good afterlife, I suppose. And good luck to Rooster Teeth without Monty. He will be missed.
Yeah. Really can't say it any better than that.
Yeah.
Yep. Moving on to a more, I guess, pleasant subject.
Well, not pleasant for me.
Not pleasant for him,
why.
but
I'll explain why.
I mean, I didn't. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the Super Bowl that happened Sunday, or Monday for Sid over here. So if you guys didn't watch the Super Bowl, it was a pretty good Super Bowl.
It was a close game.
Yeah.
Like during the first quarter, they didn't score anything. Oh, by the way, it was the Patriots versus the Seattle Seahawks at Arizona.
Last year's Super Bowl. I said it was better than last year's Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly. But
and the halftime show was better.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch the halftime show. Like last year, like the only real part I paid attention to during the halftime show was actually I was PO'd about last year's halftime show because I was looking at the laptop while I was on, and I just happened to look up and it said, Red Hot Chili Peppers gonna be in the halftime show. So I'm like, really? Yeah, I got to see them on freaking halftime show. Then I'm just sitting there watching it. When did the lead singer cut his hair and dye it blonde and make himself look like Vanilla Ice? And now that I think about it, where's Flea? And then I sat and thought about it for a little bit longer. Oh, that's not Red Hot Chili Peppers. I looked on Facebook. Yeah, Bruno Mars is in the halftime show. Oh. So they tricked me. This year I didn't even watch the halftime show. I looked up Katy Perry next.
Yeah, I was like, it's whatever. I was only really in for it for the game. Even though none of my teams were in there, I thought it going in that the Seahawks would win, and it looked like they were gonna win. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't watched the Super Bowl.
Even though it's been like a week.
And that bogus call.
Well, either way, the Patriots won 28-24. It was determined by a last-minute interception by... Does anyone know?
No.
I can look it up.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, I thought it meant like which team for a second.
Oh no, yeah, the Patriots ended up
Yeah,
at
the
interception.
Patriots intercepted it.
In post, could you add it in here or
Oh,
whoever's
I
editing?
thought you were doing it.
Oh, I guess I will. Yeah, I'll in
Like
post.
I said, I don't have any more room in my computer. We'll
That's
talk
fine.
about that later.
In
I have
post.
no editing experience whatsoever.
All right. In post, I'll go. I'll go look for it. The guy who got the last minute interception.
You should use that picture on the
Yeah.
on the video.
I'll save it. 1 second. So, anyways, Sid, you wanted to talk about you had a bet.
Yeah,
going
I
into
got
the
robbed out of $100 in the freaking second what's it called? Second quarter.
Yeah.
Alright, so freaking 40 minutes to go. The score was 7-7. Alright, well, let me give you a little bit of backstory. This little thing I do every year for the Super Bowl. They give you like a 10 by 10 box, and you write your name on the box you want, and fork over like $5 a box. I had 3 of them. I forgot all of them, but basically you write your name on the box. They draw numbers out of hats to determine which scores you get. I just happen to have 7-7 for Seattle's and Seahawks and Patriots. 7-7. So I was like, yeah, all right, that's not a bad number. That's like a first half, first quarter little score, 0-0. Okay, I could probably get in the second quarter, 7-7. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm gonna get $40. 40 seconds, run a field goal or run another touchdown. You gotta be kidding me.
and then the Seahawks run another touchdown. So
freaking 21, or was it like I thought it was 14-7 at halftime.
no, it was 14-14.
Okay,
They got a
14-14.
last minute touchdown. Yeah.
So I didn't get $100 freaking dollars because some freaking Seahawk player decided to get a wild hair up his butt and decided to try to let his team win.
Well, the big issue with that final play was
If they just gave me or if they just let me win the freaking bet for the second quarter, everything would have been just fine. They could have won.
They probably could have, but they actually, the thing about it was they have one of the best running backs in the game, Marshawn Lynch, and at the red zone, they did not use him for the touchdown play. Instead, they decided to pass it, which caused the mistake in the interception.
But let's be honest though, like who would have thought doing a touchdown or going for a pass and when you're right next to the goal line? Well, apparently that's the same thing Patriots thought, and look what happened.
Yeah. But didn't that happen to the Patriots against the Giants at some point? The Giants weren't supposed to win the first time they played against the Patriots. This was during their perfect season, their almost perfect season, the Patriots' almost perfect season.
Oops.
I believe they got picked off at the end, and then they ended up losing the game. I think this also happened during the rematch. So, things happen. Thankfully, the Patriots have won another Super Bowl after 2 consecutive losses. When the last time they've been to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, the Seahawks had their fun. They had their run at defending titles.
Wait, actually, now I think about it, that happened to me last year too. The whole getting robbed thing. Freaking, when was it? Oh wait, yeah, last year. I had some good numbers. Again, freaking, who lost last year? Broncos completely screwed it up for me. Thank you, freaking Tebow. Yeah.
I can only feel like during that time how he felt Like when he saw that the Seahawks were just annihilating the Broncos.
Yeah, it wasn't even close.
It was supposed to be a really good game because the Broncos were like so dominant during the whole regular season.
That's probably how what's it called LSU fans felt when Alabama beat them that one year.
Oh yeah.
They couldn't even get past the 50 freaking yard line.
Well, when you got trucks coming towards you, you can't move.
Yeah, you can. You can move to the left or to the right.
It's not what linemen are supposed to do, though.
Well, they're supposed to get in front of the truck and freaking block somebody.
Didn't work out too well.
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember we know someone in Japan who calls herself huge LSU fan apparently. I brought up that win. She refused to acknowledge that Bama beat them.
Could you post that in the Skype chat?
I don't remember who it was.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
Man, it was funny. I'm like, I even pulled up. I was talking. I'm like, yeah. It's like so. Bama beat the LSU, and then refused to acknowledge and said they won. I'm like, they won. What was the score? Like 21 or 27-0?
21-0, if I remember correctly.
I was like, the score was 21-0.
And they didn't get
Alabama
past
won.
the 50-yard line. How do you not get past the 50-yard line?
It was funnier the next year when Bama beat the Fighting Irish. Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Like so bad. Like not even Manti Te'o. He didn't even do anything. Like not that he didn't do anything, but like he didn't make an impact during the game. It was just all A.J. McCarron and everyone else from Bama.
But hey, since you guys bring up her name again, there's only one thing I would like to say. Come get on the hoe train!
Oh.
I doubt she's watching this, but I had that opportunity. I'm the bigger man at this point. I took the high road.
I hope you.
Yeah. You know what, screw it. Just use the picture of me dressed up as a pimp. Actually, I need to edit that. I want to write "Big Baby Daddy" on the shirt or on the jacket.
Moving on. I guess we're gonna talk about the game on Steam known as HuniePop.
That game
Game of the century.
it's worth $9. It is pure fun, and it's just awesome to achieve stuff.
Yeah. Screw SJWs for trying to get rid of that game.
Oh man, HuniePop. Oh man,
What more do they want? We want gay people to be showing up in video games. You can play as a lesbian.
We played for 3.5 hours, and I played 4 hours after that. Alright?
Yeah.
I don't do that with very many games. Until I played this one, I could not get off. I had to force myself off.
Here, let me put it this way, alright? Yesterday, yesterday as of the time we're recording this,
Yeah.
me and Light, we were supposed to play 1.5 hours of HuniePop and 1.5 hours of Soccer Spirits. When the 1.5 hours were up, we decided, no, screw it. We're gonna keep continuing HuniePop. And then after that, it was, let's go on one more date. Okay, then we'll switch to Soccer Spirits. It's like guaranteed. And then we play another and another and another. Alright, we're supposed to be done at 5. We continued on to about 5:30. Cause like we were both like, okay, we want to get what was her, Tiffany in the sack, and we did. And I just started spazzing out at that moment because it was freaking way too hard for me.
And he didn't have a mouse. He was
Not in that way.
He had he had nothing but a trackpad, and that doing that little puzzle, and it's pretty much a timer. Like you get a
You can
number
do
up.
it as slow as you want, but you
Yeah,
have
but
to.
Clarification for those the audience what HuniePop is.
It's a dating sim slash RPG slash puzzle game,
puzzle game.
and it's worth every single penny of the $10.
Yeah, it's $10 on Steam. If you want to go buy it.
We're not enforced by them, by the way. Like, this is all like my legitimate feelings. It was worth every cent of that $10. Maybe it's because the past most of the $60 games I've been buying recently
Disappointment.
failed. Like, not even disappointed. Like, not even close to achieving what it should have achieved. Like, if I'm gonna buy a part 2 to a game for $60, it better not feel like the game that came before it.
Yeah.
And I've bought games plenty of times that felt just like that. HuniePop is $10, and freaking look at me, I'm gushing about it. Well, not even just gushing, I'm freaking what's that word? Well, not flush. I'm splooging about that game. Let's put it that way. Freaking that's how fun that game. Even Dodger said she liked it, and she's a woman.
Yeah, she mentioned she in one of her vlogs. She said like she's gonna go back to playing HuniePop after she makes the video.
Like, yeah, it's a game that seems like it's geared towards men, so that's why I'm saying, that's why I'm bringing up that she's a woman playing it. It would be like if a guy came out, or if a chick came out and said she liked Lisa Shoot Larry.
Yeah.
When can we expect the first episode of HuniePop from you guys? This is probably maybe before.
Yeah, it's probably gonna come out. Well, I don't know. When are you planning to upload your next big project?
You mean the 8th one?
Oh, no, I mean 7th.
Oh, tomorrow.
Okay, by the time this comes out, then
probably have seen it, guys. You'll probably
yeah, it's the first episode's already out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, how often do you guys plan? No, you probably mentioned this in your video, but just to clarify, how often do you plan to upload episodes of HuniePop?
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
There you go.
Once we start like running out of episodes, me and me and Light will start playing it again.
Segueing into upload and regular schedule stuff. You guys have probably seen the latest projects from us. I also want to mention that we kind of have a new member, but he's not necessarily a new member. He says he'll try to upload videos for us. But,
He is one of the founders, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
More like the first member, like the first official member.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Hero, or otherwise.
Yep. Yeah. Well, we only did one. Well, I still need to upload one. I got it saved on the computer. I kind of use that as like a rainy day thing, like if I can't upload. So I'll upload that probably Monday.
I don't know if you guys will expect more Smash commentary from us, or it might happen.
Despite it being the main reason why we started this channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't know what a magnus opus is.
That's
Okay.
like, for example, with me, it's Oregon Trail.
Ah, okay.
where everybody dies. Spoiler alert. Ampersand appears. My worst enemy. Well, I already said what videos we're gonna put up. Although, well, like I said, HuniePop, the one video with Nero, and
Oh, y'all
well,
filmed
actually,
Nero?
yeah, we did
Oh,
commentate
okay.
with them. All right, wait, give me a second. I'll also talk about the next Stick It In Raw. I need to find out when it is though.
It's like the 29th of, like, not, no, 23rd maybe of February? Where it comes, the new pay-per-view?
Probably. Well, like I said, I'll check.
Ugh.
I'm getting Wikipedia up about now. Well, go, Koda, you can go ahead and talk about the any projects you have while it's loading.
I'm probably gonna start trying to do, Saints Row Get Out of Hell Let's Play. Definitely Soccer Spirits whenever we get around to it, because I think we're gonna try beating like HuniePop first, and then we'll move on to reading.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, so
But,
we're gonna be doing
well,
that.
The original plan was to put them both out at the same time.
Yeah,
But
but we'll probably
yeah,
get
but
HuniePop.
yeah, like I said, the whole doing an hour and 30 minutes of HuniePop and hour and 30 minutes of Soccer Spirit did not work out like we thought.
Yeah, and then that's about it actually. I don't have anything else to really make.
Yeah, it's still in the works. It's always a multiplayer Rumble packs. Oh, okay. Well, we did do that once with Dan Coctopusaur when we did Ultimate Gamer Challenge, and I took the crown again. Oh, okay, true. Alright. I'll probably go into whenever we do the Rumble packs. I got some idea in mind for like the thumbnails.
I'd like to say that the newest one we're gonna do is again called Town of Salem, but I'm not sure if everyone here has signed up. Kodai, I don't think you've signed up yet.
Yeah, not yet.
All right,
Yeah, I'm
say
gonna
that
sign
you-
up. Nah, I'm gonna sign up when what's it called? I'm gonna sign up when we actually get to it,
Okay.
cause I want to like play the game. I want to go through it blind. You gotta be kidding me!
Hmm.
Oh my god! All right, Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan to determine the #1 contender at WrestleMania 31.
Alright.
Then what's the whole point of having the Royal Rumble at this point?
There wasn't any.
Yeah. Alright. Dear Christ.
It was good, but there was no point.
No, it's not. It wasn't necessarily good. Like, I've seen better Rumbles, but like, the whole point of the Royal Rumble is to determine who's gonna be defending the title at WrestleMania. And like, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I do not want to see Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 31's main event. Roman Reigns is much like I want to see someone new go to WrestleMania 31. And I like Roman Reigns if freaking creative could write his freaking promos better. Your brain is full of donkey dongs. It's not really that clever of a freaking comeback. I forgot. Like they said something about I'm gonna kick you in your suffering suckerstash or something like that.
Yeah, like Sylvester the Cat from Looney Tunes. That sounds like the cheesiest line.
I don't even know what he was talking about. It was one of the worst promos I ever seen. It's not as bad as titles come and titles go, but still pretty bad.
Like, sometimes you just miss the old days of wrestling, you know?
Yeah.
When it wasn't all cheesy lines, it was just like, you know, hardcore stuff, like the real adult content they had. Well, not adult content, but more mature.
If, like,
less
with The
geared
Rock.
towards, like, the little kids.
Right. The Rock never would have gotten to where he was if freaking creative kept writing for him. I think, like, when Rock first showed up, he was Rocky Maivia. And even when he was a face, the fans were telling him hated him. Then they brought him back as The Rock, and they let him be himself. Look at him, he's top of the company.
Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
I like how it kind of petered out at the end.
Yeah.
But, who knows? If they let Roman Reigns be himself, he could be a good, he could be the face of the company. But we won't know because they're telling him to go out there and say suffering sucker dash.
Isn't John Cena still the face of the company?
Well, they're trying to transition to somebody else.
Alright. Well, I mean, you know, I can't really comment much on it since I don't watch wrestling anymore. I used to watch it, but, like, from what I see and hear, I don't know what to say, honestly.
Well, if you want to see, if you want to see me lose my mind about wrestling, go watch, Hell in a Cell. Freaking good. God, how did they screw everything up so bad? It's like, I'm trying to find a way to put it. Like, it's the exact thing they did with, freaking Kane and with the Undertaker's Shawn Michaels match, but good Christ, how they screw it up so bad.
I thought the Undertaker Shawn Michaels match was pretty good.
Wrong. I was talking about the original, the match they had in. I forget what it was. Bad Blood.
Oh.
It was. Okay. It's from when I was like 2 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Freaking. God. It's the same thing they did, except they screwed it up. All I wanted was one match between freaking Seth Rollins and Ambrose, without anything happening to screw it up. I'm pretty sure that's what a majority of the fans wanted. Nope, we can't have that.
Yeah, you can't have it all.
Yeah.
Oh, and on that note, I guess, like, we ended here, I guess.
I guess so.
Stay tuned for more videos coming up maybe every Tuesday, every Thursday, sometimes Fridays, whenever, maybe.
Yeah.
And I guess that's it for now. This was thank you for listening to the Light Dust Rag Calls, our semi-regular podcast. You'll come in every month, every 2 weeks, I guess, right?
Yeah, like, I would say, me personally, I wouldn't mind having it be, like, second and fourth Sunday of every month.
Alright.
Okay.
That sounds like a plan. Alright, so, this has been...
Ragnar.
Light.
And Dusty, and we're signing out.
See y'all later, guys.
Later.
Take care, everybody.
Yeah.